It's been 11 weeks since we've seen Nathan Nicholls on a rugby field, since that terrible shoulder injury in the opening Six Nations match against Ireland. That's such a long time ago, but today he returns. His first game of Super Rugby 2019. He's up against the Waratahs, this round 11 fixture with his team well and truly on top of the New Zealand Conference. Their opponents doing the same in Australia. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 3 and the Nathan Nicholls Be A Pro career, where we are looking to continue Super Rugby dominance. Right against Waratahs, whose team is on screen now, and to be completely fair, in that forward pack there is no one of any real note. The back line, however, has a couple of pretty big X factors, let's be fair. Lucas, decent scrum half, McCarthy outside him, but stuff all those guys, it's the wingers. It's Nehe Milner-Skudder, you traitorous little slug. He's moved over to the Waratahs alongside Zach Guildford. Lest we say they're the better, but Nehe, how could you do this to us? How could you do it? What a big signing that is for the Waratahs. So it's two names that are going to have to be right up there for them to perform today, or they could go down a screaming heap. But you've seen the form of them, you've seen the points they've got. They are already Australian champions, and they could put something well and truly in the minds of all their future opponents here today against the Canes. Here is Hurricanes' side, and there's been another change since Nicholls' return, and that is the addition of Courtney Skossan on the left wing to replace other South African player Raymond Rule. Aside from that, it's Davis, Coles, Eves, Fafita and Fatilofa in the second row, Mitchell, Renton and Carr at the back. It's Barrett, Lamape and Aso in the centres, Skossan and Cuthbert we just talked about, and of course at the back, captain, play kicker, goal kicker, master of rugby, Nathan Nicholls. Right, what sort of percentage is Mr. Nicholls up to here? Is he 100%? Is he 95? We'll find out over the next 80 minutes as kickoff is underway, and advantage. Nicholls has made a tackle already and forced a mistake from the Waratahs. Hello, get in there, boy. We've already made our one tackle. We've turned the ball over. It's Blue Boots Bonin giving it to Nathan. Our first run back in the field of rugby. Good work away, but the referee says not good enough as Mitchell took a slight hit up there. And like we talked about, no name pack, what do you expect to happen? It is a scrum. Backing down for the Hurricanes here. What are we looking at options here? Make sure we get this all right. Let's get in the line. Stop it. Bah! Just outside his 20. Oh, Birdie! What are you doing? That's very un-Bowden-like. Now we have to defend. Not the start we had in mind following that set piece. Release. The Waratahs look to play it out. Now we have to remember those guys we talked about, Milner-Skudder and Guildford. They're a danger. They are always that danger. Crouch. So we just pretty much changed position from what it was about 5 minutes ago, or not even that, 3 minutes ago. Oh, the Hurricanes, big shove here. Could turn this ball over. They could do it. They've done it. I think they've done it. Yes, Far has the ball back. Keep going, boys. Yes, nice ball out to Nicholls. Nicholls puts the burners on. He's still got support. Puts it away beautifully to Cuthbert. And a high tackle goes in. Well, desperate defence there. Oh, Milner-Skudder's absolutely giving him nuts here. It's the Hurricanes. Well, Captain Nicholls says points on the board is what we need. We don't get too many chances of taking shots at goal, so we've got to take them with every last chance we can. Nicholls way out here, almost 40 metres on the angle. That is a whopper. And it is over. Big kick from Nathan Nicholls, and it's 3-0 Canes over Tars. 10 minutes into the game. Topsy-turvy start so far. We have to be pretty honest and open about that. It's mistakes and chances, but we've given it away, and, well, we've really given it away here because we've given the ball straight to Tars, and here they come. I still have to enter a breakdown as well. We have to remember that's part of our objectives. Waratahs look to play a little short side move. They've gone around the corner to Milner Scudder. No, that wasn't even Milner Scudder. There he is. Zach Guilford on the sideline. Hurricanes throw the line out. Our set piece is normally pretty good. I'll back us to put this one in. Nice work. Cole's going straight to the front for Fita. Nicholls will slot into this little hole here. We go to the short side run. That's not bad either. We've done very well. Keeping us alive. Nicholls going alone. Nicholls himself. Oh, great tackle. Round the bootlaces. Puts some plum on the ground. Barrett's. Great ball away again. Lamape offloads. Is it us so in midfield? Don't need to jump in there. Barrett, big hole here for Nicholls. Nicholls goes through. One to beat. One to beat, and he's done it. Welcome back, Nathan Nicholls. He's an expert at the one-on-ones. There's a bit of oohing and ahhing from the crowd over the put down here, but referee not concerned. Bowden Barrett playing scrum half. Pops it up and then leads the chase. Bang! Off the right foot. And oh, yeah, well, you can see where the crowd was coming from there. It was a great lead up, a great build up. Here's the shot, bang! Straight through the fullback, and oh, the ball bounced. He had a little bit of a second go at it, Nicholls. Looked a bit suspicious, but he's got away with murder. And he's lighting up a shot at goal. Ref can't do anything about it once this is over. 17 minutes in and it's 10-0. Hurricanes over the Waratahs. It's the two division leaders, the two conference leaders. And it is the New Zealand side on top at the moment, 10-0. Back to McCarthy and halfway for the blue of the Waratahs. And a great take as well from the Hurricanes. Renton. Extraordinary job, and there we go. We've done our 5 cents work. We've entered a breakdown. That was terrible. Is that Dane Coles? Absolutely dreadful, sir. Nicholls gets pummeled. Come on, guys. What gives? One man in the breakdown. We can fall back to the ruck. What the hell?
Release.
Not the most cleverest thing in a yellow shirt. We'll pummel this guy. Go for the intercept. Go, intercept. Go, go.
Release.
For pressure. Oh, great tackle. I really want to do something special here. But I have to wait. I have to defend. Oh, that's a great sliding run. But he doesn't have the speed. Oh, no. Release. He's nowhere near the speed of Nicholls. Away we go through the backs. Mitchell, great work. Coles getting it out to who else but Cuthbert, who has knocked it on. Nicholls makes another tackle.
Release.
And he's wanting to get really involved in that one and steal it away. Oh, another knock on. But we will go back to the first. Cuffy. What are you doing, Bert? What do they call him? What's his nickname?
Bind.
Everyone's got to have a nickname, especially a guy with a nickname or a normal name like Alex Cuthbert. Scrum feed for the Tars. Oh, it's a stalemate. They lost the last one, remember? It's been a while. Nate, where they kicked. Nicholls, he read that like a book every day of the week, son. Get out of the way, he says. Turns it back. Takes a hit. What a pass to Barrett! And he unleashes the speedster who puts the thumper downfield. The Hurricanes are flying. Can the Waratahs beat it, though? They do. Oh, that was about half a metre too far from being the perfect kick. It is chopped away, and Nicholls has the ball back. Well, he's looking for a drop goal there. That was not on at all. But the Hurricanes steal it back. Here's Var. It's a wobbly old kick from Var. Where's he looking to go there? Straight to touch. Thank you very much. Oh, and out by the Waratahs. Great exploitation of a terrible piece of game mechanics there by TJ Var. Who else? Nicholls. Put it on a platter for his son. Get it in there. Nice work in the middle. Fatialofa does well. Where's the ball? Watch it. Var. Swinging the camera around here. One more, please. No, wrong way. They overcooked that slightly, but Barrett's there. Bodie knows where to go with the ball. Barrett, great work here from Nicholls. Gives it outside. It's Vince Arceau. Oh, what a pass from Arceau! Wow. Well, Burt is quite happy with himself for the try, but let's rewind. Let's rewind and watch this glorious play from Nicholls, but then Vince Arceau. Oh no, you didn't. That was just spectacular. How do you do this? The skill on show here is just extraordinary. Bang! Oh, that is mighty. That is a mighty, mighty play from Vinny Arceau. And he's put in our Welshman out of the right wing. Well, I mean, we're all talking up the Milner Scudder Guildford combination, but everyone forgot about the Arceau Cuthbert. And Skozan. Here is Nicholls' regulation. Great kick from the sideline, 17-0. Waratahs are getting done here without a trace. And you just got to look at it and say, this is just proof of how weak Australian rugby is. Up it goes from McCarthy. Down it goes as well. Right on the 22-metre line. Nicholls jumps in a breakdown. Come on, Barrett. Good offload, Bowden Barrett. Away we go again. It's our car. They don't want to help him out, please. Thank you. Barrett, you get rid of it, Bodie. Oh, Bodie. Was that ruck in the 22? I really think he's got away with murder there. He has got away with 20 metres. Not much, really. Waratahs throw, and it's nicely claimed for them at the front as well. I can predict they won't kick this away. They're mauling it upfield, which is a great way to pull it out of fence as well, because look at us, we are absolutely drilled in. They have numbers to burn. Nicholls trying not to get involved. There's got to be a turnover here. Oh, that was close. It's half time. 17-0. This is a good first half of rugby from the Canes. We'd really like another tackle. There we go. Number 4.
Release.
Can we get out of this breakdown and try and get number 5? Why not? Why not? Let's get the tackle count requirement out of the way early. There we go. Thank you very much for coming. Another good tackle there.
Release.
And they are going backwards at halftime. Yeah, we'll just sit back here. We'll just patrol as we do. And keep the clean sheet for halftime. If we get the ball, boys, it would be quite nice. Uh-oh, there's about 4 on 1 here. Great pass back inside. Can we squeeze him up? We do. Nice work as well. Turnover ball. Smashed away. What a kick. Wow, that would have been a glorious kick in any stature of play. Regular time would have been nice, but we'll take it. It's a touch finder, and it is half time in this round 11 Super Rugby clash between the Waratahs and the Hurricanes. Look at that. Possession equals points. 62-38. That's a big difference maker as well. Territory is to the Waratahs. Touch surprising there on that one. Kick count fairly high and even between the two sides. Where have we got line breaks? Not even featuring at all. The penalty that gave the Hurricanes the opening points. And aside from that, it's 2 handingers apiece. Clean game, good game. The visiting side well and truly on top. 17-0 is the score. Well, you wouldn't think he's been out for 11 weeks, would you? He's just that good. Just sparks straight back into this team. And away we go for the second half of this round 11 clash. Double top of the table clash as well, I might add. Oh, with a chance of a turnover there. No. Oh, it is. Hello. Where you going, Nathan? Slow down. Give me the ball. Bodie, what's going on here? Good pass, thank you. Little grab through for Alex. Go, Alex, go. Oh. Just about did everything but score the try for you, Bert. What else do you want us to do? We should really give Skozan some time with the ball out here. Here we go. Come up to be caught now. Nope. Okay, don't worry about it. We'll try again. There he is. The dreadlock freak. He's out the left side. Don't really want to join that. You shouldn't have either. Skozan, but that's alright. We'll look to attack through Bert's wing. Or just go through. No, we are attacking too. It's a nice attack. Deep. We should have gone a bit wider. We're still on our feet though. That's the main thing. We've got a trundler out here. Oh, he sold me down the river with a dummy. I was chasing him. Oh, trouble here for the Waratahs. Bad to worse. There's their fullback gone. And there are some vicious words being said by the captain. Nicholls. Oh, he's tapped it. He's tapped it. And he's over. What a try. What a try. What an insult to the Waratahs as well. A little tap. The ankle tap there. And it was a bit silly. Was his foot in touch? Was that ball grounded? Oh dear. We'll never know. But Nicholls has scored. It's 22-0. Man in the bin for the Waratahs as well. Still got a good half an hour of this match left as well, which is possibly going to be painful here for the Waratahs. This Nicholls looks like odds on here to lead his team to back-to-back Super Rugby titles. And then his contract will be all over. Waratahs kick off high left side. Everyone's waiting for it. Oh, that's a good take, that. Waratahs regather the ball. Nicholls in the line. Bone and Barrett, look at it, two dangers. And put them in a black jersey together, wouldn't that be amazing? Here come the Waratahs though. Looking to link up as they, look to go wide. Trying to cover that man. Didn't need to. Oh, good job. Bloody good show. Sean McCarthy, get off my field. Surely someone better is on the bench. Oh, it's Brummer. Now he's a real journeyman, isn't he? Francois Brummer, if it's the same one. He's been around the traps. God.
Crouch. Bind.
Scrum feet to the Waratahs. By virtue of that injury. Of course, still the yellow card to the Waratahs, their fullback. So bad to worse here. Oh, he's kicked. Well, there's a bit of a change, isn't it? This guy's kicking. Nicholls. Uh-oh. Dear me. Help him out, please. Help out Colsey. Uh-oh. I don't know what's really going on here. We're in a bit of strife. We're in a real bit of strife. Great offload. Chance for Waratahs.
Release.
Why? I don't want to be scrubbed. Oh, I've turned it over. Okay, give me the ball. Back. Oh, dear. Oh, I got a kick away. I thank my lucky charms for that one. Because that was dire situations. Turnover! And away we go! Should have been there to help him out, but we're not. Another little short side play. And a knock on. Promising. I think this game as a fixture is somewhat over. Is that Sasagi? It was the big man. The big tight head prop. Oh, someone just got smashed.
Crouch. Bind.
So they're back to 15, the Waratahs. The scoreline, though, is 24-zip. 21 minutes to go. There's no contest here. Waratahs have been comprehensively outplayed. Oh, I thought he was going to kick. He goes wide. Well, now he's kicked. A scummer. I wasn't ready for that one. Cuthbert's got it back there. That wasn't too bad. Good job, Bert. Don't want to get stuck down now, 22 too much. To be fair, though, the Waratahs had that better of that 10-minute exchange with the player in the sin bin. That's not straight. And, well, it's going bad to us for the Tars here. A chance to get some points. Really, the last 15 minutes have been a chance to get some points, hasn't it? What do we trust more? I don't actually know. Scrum.
Crouch.
Yeah, we've hammered this scrum.
Set.
So it's a put in. Oh, why did I say that? Why did I say that? We've just been bulldozed off the ball. So here they come now. The Waratahs looking to put one play. Oh, it's a numbers game. Oh, the dummy. And we've been left behind. Well, that was a great try from the Waratahs. How did they get away with that? Wilson grabs it. It was a set move from the scrum. Why'd they go? Nicholls commits. And it was all over from there. It was the open side flanker. And he put down a good finish as well. How'd he do that? Right to the bitter end. Coming around from the scrum, he covered 50 metres to get across there. And then another 20 to finish it off. Well played by the Waratahs. They hit the board. So now it'll surely be their substitute, who's just come on to take the kicking. It is, oh goodness me. He shanks it away, big way to the left. And it is unsuccessful. Well, maybe that's why McCarthy was on the field, because he can kick goals. That guy certainly can't. It was Brummer. It was Brummer. He can't kick for nuts. Nicholls puts us back underway. High one. Deep out to the right. Making some revenge in the tackle department.
Release. Advantage.
The Waratahs. Oh, making their way out. Oh, there was a forward pass. He was gone. That could have been a killer try. Look at that ball. Where was the forward pass? I didn't see it anywhere.
Set.
Goodness me. The Waratahs could have had two back-to-back in quick succession there. But they've gifted the ball back to the Hurricanes. He's gone to Bert. Bert's gone sideways and backwards. Big pass. Don't know why there was a bit of a stutter there from Nicholls, but he's got the ball away nicely. They continue to shift it to the left side. Big feed away as well. Here come the Hurricanes, and here comes Bowden Barrett. Simple as you like. That's another try. Bonus points in the bank. Bowden Barrett scores. A real stuttery kind of move there at the start. You saw Barrett, he was flicking around inside out. It was a step from Dane Coles. And then the finishing play right at the end. Bowden Barrett, take a bow. That was beautiful. Didn't start off well, but it finished exquisitely. That little bust through the fullback. From there on in, there was too many numbers. Lamape was outside as well. He was unrequired. Super work here from the Canes. Put on the back foot. They just get back up and shoot straight back. Firing shots everywhere. 29-5. Waratahs get something out of the match, I guess. 5 points on the scoreboard. Nothing on the table afterwards, though, as Nicholls makes it 31-5. And it's all gone progressively worse here for the Waratahs. High hopes of the likes of Guildford, Milner, Scudder, but they've offered nothing at all here. Defending champs, far too strong. They see it, time for one little late flurry. The ball squirts out. Unlucky the Hurricanes couldn't pull that in. They do have numbers here to the right. They somehow, for some reason, changed their mind. They go sideways before eventually going to ground, and they will lose the ball as well. 4 minutes or so. That's all the Hurricanes need to do. Hold this ball out. Bowden Barrett's going to go for a bit of a scamper. Looks for some buddies. Finds them now. 3 minutes on the clock. Just winding this game down here, the Hurricanes. 31-5. Need they do any more? No. Oh, that's a high shot again. The third of the match. And I think it's the same guy. Terrible self-control. What do they do here? Nicholls is winding down the clock as far as he can go. They're going to look. They're going to tap it. They're going to tap it. Nicholls is going to play sevens. 20 seconds left. Nicholls. Oh, he puts on a little fend. Time is up. We're looking for a kick to touch here. We're trying to get it away to someone. Nicholls does it eventually, and it will be full time. Nothing left to prove in that game. Big tries all the way through. Just put it to bed, put it away. And that's what they've done, the Hurricanes. They've wound down the clock. Some good pressure play, showing they can play it late, not concede, and finish a job if required. Waratahs, wow, boy, oh boy, they were way off the mark here tonight. Home game as well at Allianz Stadium. Wilson, their only try scorer, but Barrett, Cuthbert picking up one apiece. Bodie and Barrett, they almost match each other. Nicholls with 2, 4 conversions and a penalty to wrap up their 31-5 victory. Stats at full time. It was all Canes, wasn't it? 60-40 pretty much on possession. Waratahs still held their territory advantage. Line breaks were dominant. 10-6. You've got to say Waratahs with 6 line breaks should have done more of those opportunities, but good tackling by Nicholls held them out on the chances they did get. 2 offloads as well. Always good to see. With the injury to the Tars, could they hurt this season? Losing McCarthy in this matchup. 2 tries, 4 conversions, 4 line breaks, 1 offload. That is always a promising thing. 9 tackles, a penalty goal, and just the 1 handing error should see us safe for a good points haul into our overall attributes following this game. And of course, the 5 points onto the table with the big victory over Australia's best. Well, we've got a full green board bar drop goals, which is the typical standard for these goals of the match. We're never going to get the drop goal. Never even looked like going for one, apart from that 1:22 dropout. 9 tackles required, 5 less than 2 handing errors made 0, 6 breakdowns of the 1, and 2 tries requiring just 1. We're 100 rated. Mark the day on the calendar. We are 3 figures 100 rating for Nathan Nicholls. We've finally got that big milestone done. What points went up? Let's have a look. We got 0.3 on fitness, 0.4 on aggression, 0.6 on agility, tackling and passing getting a 0.4, a 1.1 on catching, huge increase there, 0.4 on strength, and 0.8 on mental, which is already maxed out anyway. So big ups there. 100 for Nathan Nicholls. 8.82 was the overall rating. 1 handing error, 1 missed tackle. Overall though, a good match. Just under the 9. It's always good to get it up to that top level mark if we can, but a good game and a good performance from the Canes as well. Probably could have done a bit more at the end, but just really wanted to shut that game out. Interest around the globe, we see the Waratahs with a big jump and plenty of other sides as well cashing in on Mr. Nicholls with the interest. So round 12, we've got through injury free, and we're on to our next matchup, which is at home. Back at home we go, Westpac Stadium up against the Stormers. So that should be an interesting one. The Stormers, how are they going? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. We've got the Canes at the top here in New Zealand, 37, 29, 28. Chiefs, Crusaders, Blues are done as well. In South Africa, the Bulls are the top. Cheetahs, Lions, Stormers way down in a battle for last with the Sharks. So I don't think they're going to be much of a challenge. Doubled with the fact that they're travelling as well, probably put them way out of chance of victory. In Australia, second loss for the Waratahs, but they are still way ahead, 18 points over the Rebels, Brumbies, Reds and Force. Overall, we see the Hurricanes have overtaken the Waratahs. Their victory in a game in hand as well, 2 points now behind the Bulls, and still a game in hand against the South African franchise. So a big one there, killed the Waratahs points differential. You can see that was in the hundreds, now it's back down to 85. Hurricanes the opposite, way up now to 111. So looking good for the Canes. Finally for this episode, wrap up 100 rated. We've finally got the big 100. It's a big day in the career of Nathan Nicholls. A lot of skills we talked about over the last few weeks. Almost at 100. Got speed, acceleration, aggression, all in the 97-98 region. We've got a 99 on kicking, 96 on goal kicking. Big numbers here. 95 with fitness, agility, breaking tackle, both 92, and a 91 on discipline as well. We should hopefully have a few more of those triple figures before the end of the season, barring another injury, which could put us out. Contract interest will end up here to finish off because this is a big season. Next year we are away somewhere. Who knows where we'll be going. Any of these sides could possibly put in an offer for the services of Mr. Nicholls. So get your thinking caps on where you want him to go next year, because as you can see, final season is what it says. That is us for today. Nathan Nicholls back on the field, back putting in big performances, and the Canes still putting in the big wins. They look favourites to top New Zealand, and they look favourites to go back-to-back Super Rugby titles. That is me for today. Thank you for tuning and watching. Hope everyone enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you again for plenty more from Nathan Nicholls and the BM Pro Series. Until then, take care.